Welcome to the Arizona Pickleball League podcast. Presented by Jigsaw Health. It's fun to feel good.
Hello, Arizona Pickleball family. I am Ashley Leroux, and we are here at episode 20 of the Arizona Pickleball League podcast. I am here with the Orchard security guy, who we like to call OSG.
Good afternoon. How is everybody today?
Fantastic.
Good.
I'm just so excited leading into tomorrow, this next game. Ooh, right before the playoffs.
Well, as you know, I've been doing a lot of cold plunging and working on the body, but also working on the mind. And as anybody who's been in security before, the mind, you have to be sharp. Coming into the playoffs, we got one more game left. We got a lot of intensity, a lot of pressure, a lot of people that are anxious coming in here. I just want to be ready. And so it's been helping me. You know, I'm up to about 3.5 minutes in that, about 39 degrees.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel rejuvenated after?
Still rejuvenated, and I did it 2 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I might just have to try it.
Yes.
I don't really like the cold, but, you know, people do rave about it.
Yes.
And if it's coming straight from you, I got to take that seriously.
You do need to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe it's time for us to introduce our guest for today. Mr. Patrick Sullivan, Jr., my loving husband and also the CEO of Jigsaw Health, not to mention DJ Pickle. You wear a lot of hats, Patrick.
As many as you'll let me.
Yes, that's true. How are you feeling about the status of the league right now, Patrick?
I think we're going into week 10, and I think no one would have predicted how much just drama has happened in the league going into the playoffs. So tomorrow, we've got the Peoria Pythons at 2-1 playing the surprise Stingers at 0-3. And you and I, Ashley, we were working on the road to the playoffs, the path to the playoffs monologue that you're going to do during the Tuesday night pickleball match tomorrow night. And we were looking at their matches. 0-3, I don't think, is a very good representation of how close their matches have played. Aside from their very first match was a little bit of a blowout with the Tempe Tornadoes. Their second match against the Gilbert Gladiators, they only lost by 8. And then their third match against the Scottsdale Scorchers, they only lost by 6.
Right.
So they've had 2 of their matches be well within reach. And I know that the players for the Stingers really want to get this win tomorrow night, which, by the way, if they win by at least 2 points, the surprise Stingers will knock the Scottsdale Scorchers out of the playoffs. It's crazy. We're in week 10. You and I, Ashley, when we thought through a lot about this at the very beginning, which to say we thought through a lot of it is kind of crazy because
we thought quickly.
We thought very quickly.
We didn't have a lot of time.
As the rest of the team came together to sort of design the teams and to recruit the teams and then to do all the marketing that we've done for Tuesday Night Pickleball, it was kind of amazing that here we are, week 10, playoff implications on the line. And it's been really fun to see how it all comes together.
It's gone fast, hasn't it?
Yes.
10 weeks.
Super fast.
Has it gone for you too? I mean,
even last week had playoff implications.
Oh, big time.
So as we get into 10 weeks and still having almost every point matter, tomorrow night should be super interesting to see what happens, and the intensity will be obviously pretty great for this, the Stingers to get into the playoffs. So looking forward to it.
Yes, and we have a wild card for tomorrow night for the Stingers in particular. Angie Walker will have a sub. She was not able to make tomorrow's match. So let's talk a little bit about this sub. Who wants to lead this one?
Do you know who it is, Patrick?
I do. I have played pickleball with her before. One time about a year ago with Ryan Sherry, and this player is Jennifer Tavernier.
Yes.
I believe that's saying her name correctly. Apologies if it's not. Most people know her as
Mini Ninja.
Mini Ninja because
American Ninja Warrior.
Is that how they say it?
That's kind of close, isn't it? American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds exactly correct. Did you do the voice for that?
And she is a warrior. I mean, 5'1". I think she's about $115, $120.
Minnesota girl.
Yes. And I don't know yet if she does cold plunge or not, but I will find that out.
That's critical.
Yeah. And I don't know how far she went. You know, you do those balance one side to side at the beginning. There's a rope swing, and then there's all different things that you have to go through. But she was on
Got to have a lot of agility.
American Ninja Warrior.
Yes. Well, I, for one, am very excited to see her play. It's always fun for me to see a new female come in here and take the Orchard stage and see what they can bring. So, yeah, I think the Stingers are going to be, hopefully they'll have some time to practice with her as, a team prior tomorrow.
Yeah, her and Sarah Ash, I'm not sure if they have played together, but I think that they're going to do quite well. I know that Coop and Nico have played really well this year. I don't have their specific stats, but I know, I think it was the game against Gilbert that they made a pretty intense run in that fourth quarter to try and come back to get that first victory. But yeah, I think that the Orchard is going to be rocking. By the way, I know we still have a few seats available for those of you that want to buy tickets. ArizonaPBL.com. We've got a couple of seats still available for tomorrow night.
Yes, and it's dinner's included, drinks are included. It is a lovely night out, a very memorable time. So please join us if you can. This is a little off subject, but I've been wanting to ask you. I've noticed that today you're wearing an orange sweatband, and I don't typically see you wearing that, but it is heating up outside, so I was just curious.
Yes. When things get a little intense and, there's a lot of pressure this week. I mean, there's pressure on my staff. I mean, the dogs and I were here earlier. Sometimes I get a little sweaty, and I just like to, kind of wipe off the brow just a little
Dab
bit.
it.
Just a dab. I mean, sometimes if I have both on, we then know it's game on.
Yep.
And if I didn't cold plunge that morning, it's going to be tough.
What's the difference between a one wristband day and a two wristband day?
Usually on a one is just kind of some recon stuff, just kind of here with the dogs by myself. I can, not too intense. A two wristband day is usually a lot more things involved. More people around, maybe outside, could be outside. Net complications may do. I mean, now we're got a high intense quart scrubber that we use. I mean, I'm going to need that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm doing all that stuff, it's definitely a two sweatband day. Usually a couple more in my pocket because I'll have to rotate them.
You always need to be prepared.
Yes. Yeah.
One is none. Wait, two is one is none.
That's the motto.
That's the motto, right?
Okay. I like that.
So I hear you have some questions for us.
I do. I have a little segment I wanted to, and I've done this before with a security debrief, but today is called the OSG Security Debrief Debate.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love a good debate.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to lose.
So kind of the rules of the road here. I'm going to have a series of questions for both of you. Each of you are going to have about 45 seconds to kind of respond, maybe defend your answer. And at the end of each one, Patrick, you will get a 1 ding. Ashley, you will get a 2 ding.
I like
if
I would
you
like
win.
to debate that. Why does she get 2 dings and I get 1?
It's not debatable.
Yeah. But before we get started, I just wanted to go over some couple things. Prior to doing this, the OSG Security Debrief Debate, you both agree to the terms and conditions set forth by the OSG for the OSG.
I agree.
Okay. Good with that. Okay.
I would actually like to get a printed copy and have my lawyer, Matt Wright, review the terms and conditions. Could I?
I'll text that to you.
Okay, please. Thank you.
All right. Let's go with question number 1.
I can accept conditionally then.
conditionally.
Yes, but if my lawyer disagrees, then all of my answers are null and void.
This podcast will have to be pulled off the internet.
That's right.
Okay. Patrick, you want to start?
Would love to.
Okay, question number 1. Best logo in the Arizona Pickleball League.
I'm going to go with the Stingers. The surprise Stingers with the B, with that little stinger at the end. And part of that is because this is an important life lesson, kids. When I was about 6 years old, I saw a wasp on the ground on our patio. And I saw it struggling a little bit, and I thought, maybe I could help that wasp a little bit. I think I want to. And as I, with my tiny, tiny 6-year-old fingers, reached down to pick up the wasp and brush him off, that son of a you-know-what stung the heck out of my finger, and I ran inside crying to my mother. So, yeah, Stingers it is.
And they're scary.
Because of a terrible childhood trauma.
Wow.
That's vicious. That's a vicious logo.
Well, I'm going to go with the Gladiators because it has led to the most epic mascot in the league. And not only that, I mean, their intro sequences where they have the opposing team dress up, they sucker someone into it, dress up in a cheesy costume of the other team, and then the Gladiator basically comes and slays the opponent as part of their intro sequence, and that just always makes me laugh. I love it so much. It's very creative.
Wow.
And you know, that Gladiator, you just never know where he's going to show up.
You don't.
Did the wasp survive after it stung you? Because I know a bee, if it stings you, it's dead. Can a wasp sting multiple times?
I believe so. I believe that wasp is actually still living in Grapevine, Texas right now.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Not anymore.
Next question.
So he won that one.
Yes.
Pick a team to win the Arizona Pickleball League Orchard Cup and why you think they're going to pull it out.
Who goes first on this one?
Ashley does.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to have to go with the Tornadoes on this one for a couple reasons. Number one, I feel like they have undeniable synergy on that team, and their sense of team spirit is like off the charts. You can tell they're dedicated. They make time to practice. But most of all, the tornado move that Dana Ragast came up with is highly intimidating. It like ignites some sort of magical powers that once she brings out the tornado, it is pretty much just game over.
Patrick?
Well, I'm going to go with another team that also has a fantastic move. You may recognize it as the... That's my girl, Amy Riccardi's Peoria Pythons.
She's over there.
I think the Pythons will make it into the championship match against the Tornadoes.
A rematch.
I think the rematch is the hard part because it's really tough to beat the same team twice. So in week number 8 or number 9, was it? Week number 8, we had the, I would say, greatest match we've ever had in the Orchard here at Jigsaw Health between the Tempe Tornadoes and the Surprise Stingers. With 4 minutes left to play, the score was tied 48-48. If we get a similar Orchard Cup, I'm going to lose it.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. And I think that Amy's team, I think they held back in the regular season because she's saying yes, they held back. They wanted to save it, save all the strategy for the championship.
I like that. Okay. That's a win for me. Sorry.
Wait, I thought I was the two
dings.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Okay.
1-1.
Number 3, key player to watch tomorrow night. One key player that you want to keep an eye on.
To me first?
Yes.
I think it's always interesting to see a new player come in. Mini Ninja. We'll see how she handles the cold sparks and the pomp and circumstance of playing at the Orchard. If she handles it like a pro, I think that she could help the Stingers pull off a victory.
She could be the difference
Ashley?
maker. You know, I'm going to go with Michael Lloyd. And the reason is because I feel like last time he was out on the Orchard stage, he did not perform to the level he wanted to. He was so full of energy and he was so like ready to go. You could tell he was so into it, but he had trouble executing. And I think that he's been thinking about that probably every minute of every day since then. And I know he's been preparing, and I know that he plans to come out here and prove something tomorrow night. So I'm watching you, Michael Lloyd. Yes.
I knew I was going to lose.
Arizona Pickleball League, and we have 20 players. Tell me 2 qualities a player should possess to play in our league. You're first.
Okay. I think good energy is imperative. Because that is what gets the crowd into it. It's what keeps your team optimistic and like fired up, and really team spirit. You know, having a selfless attitude towards your teammates, making time to practice, building people up. I think those 2 things are the things that you need to be part of the Arizona Pickleball League, where you may not need that in other competitive leagues.
I think that's what's helped the Tornadoes quite a bit.
I do. I fully do. I think those are the 2 things that stand out to me.
Patrick?
I'm going to go ahead and quote the Arizona Pickleball League rules of the road. Rule number 1, compete with dignity. Rule number 2, put on a good show. Rule number 3, see rule number 1.
Is that going to count for 3 or 2?
I don't think he listened to the
And
directions
he went
on his.
back to the rules of the road to maybe sneak in a win.
Oh. I don't know. There's a technicality that I don't like.
So we're 2-2, I think. So this is kind of the
tie ball
tiebreaker
game.
right here. Give me 2 things someone will experience if they come to the Orchard for the first time. Patrick's first.
Love and affection. Wait, you say they would experience it?
2 things.
Yeah, 2 things.
I don't think you can redo that. You have to stick with it.
No, hold on. I was testing. That was some test copywriting. 2 things that new visitors to the Orchard here at Jigsaw Health will experience during Tuesday Night Pickleball is a great seat with a great view and very high level pickleball athleticism.
Okay. Ashley?
Mine is fairly simple, but it is surprise and delight.
Damn it.
Everything about the Tuesday Night Pickleball experience is designed to have a surprise around every corner. It's not supposed to be something where you show up and you know what to expect. If you've never been to a Tuesday Night Pickleball at the Orchard, you have no idea that there's going to be cold sparks and so many snacks and delicious food and a smile on every person that works here. Not to mention in-game giveaways and just other quirky little surprises that we do along the way. And without surprise, there can be no delight. So there you go.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah.
As soon as she said that, I knew I lost.
You kind of... It's like she rehearsed
blew
it. Like I gave her the question ahead of time. I would never do that.
No.
It's not actually in my notes.
Oh.
I riffed on that one.
Yes. Good job.
I mean, for instance, you might be surprised and delighted to find out right behind you is a tiny toy Aussie doodle named Monkey.
Yes.
He's just keeping things secure for you.
That's right. He's been well trained.
3-2. That's the winner.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I did the math. I'm a little mad about it, to be honest. I'm a pretty
You had
short
good
loser.
answers. You had good answers. I like it.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Just second's good.
No, I'm gonna really go home and study this loss. I'm gonna go back, look at the game footage. I'm really gonna regret the love and compassion or whatever bullcrap I said over there. That didn't
what
make
was
any
that?
sense.
Love and-
You said
Even
love
from
and
a comedy.
affection.
Love and
Love and
affection.
affection. I know nobody wants that.
Monk does.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that was really fun. Thank you
Yeah.
for
You bet.
putting us through that. I do like to end a podcast with a W, so it's a good day for me.
Bad day for me.
But unless you guys have anything else you want to add about tomorrow night, I think this is a good time to have OSG wrap us up.
Okay, pickleballers. I woke up this morning and turned on the TV and kind of started watching and getting into the Bassmaster Classic. And I was watching these professional anglers going at it and reeling in these fish. And it got me thinking how patience is such a vital role in all sports, including pickleball. Somewhat like the green burrowing frog who can wait up to a year before it eats. But it's nothing like the tardigrade. It's about the size of a period at the end of a sentence, and it can be found throughout the world. It goes into cryptobiosis and can go without food for 30 years. That's patience. So be patient when you play. Take risk at the most opportune time. Call timeouts when needed. Walk slower to pick up the balls. Go get a towel, wipe the sweat off your head and your arms and your hands. But be careful not to be too patient. If your opponent gets to 11 before you do, that's not good. Until the next episode.